Good morning. It is 10:23. Oh fuck! Is it the 27th? 27th of February. Look, I think I got about 4.5 hours worth of sleep. Nobody woke me up but my own body. I slept with some earplugs in, so that way made sure I didn't hear the kids in the morning. Yeah, look. Fuck, so what time does that mean I got up? I don't know, I can't remember what time I got up. You do the math. I think I went to bed at like nearly 4. So anyways, got up, had a shower, weighed myself. I've actually gained a kilo or two. So yeah, that's not very helpful. I think I weighed like 93 this morning. Haven't weighed myself in a little while. So yeah. Anyway, like honestly, not the end of the world. I've been feeling pretty good, and it's not like I've gained like 5 kilos. So anyways, I'm on the way into town right now. I've got, what have I got? I've got to do my passport. That's the first thing I'm doing. I think that's my highest priority. After that, I figure I'm in town. I might as well use the big gym while I'm there. And then I'll come home. I want to read at least half an hour today. I mean, like realistically, there's not much I have to do. Like there's always things to do, but I mean like nothing super critical. Although I might duck over to Flight Centre and see if it's too late to upgrade me to a room by myself for the Kontiki tour. I've shared a lot of rooms with people over the past, like in the past couple of years. Do I much prefer having my own room? Yeah. And if Kontiki tours party as much as what they do, I'd rather fucking have my own space because I'm too old to be doing that shit. Oh, look, I mean, like, we'll see. We'll see. I would prefer, but it is like an extra $1,700. Like, that's a lot of money. But it'd be pretty good. You know, that way I could still, I mean, realistically, there's nothing stopping me from doing what I'm still doing now. If anything, I'd probably just do it out in the field somewhere, which would probably be a little bit weirder, really. So here we go. I mean, I haven't really, like, I usually just do it in the house when no one's there, or just in my bedroom. So I don't know whether or not it's worth an extra $1,700. Like, I'd be a bit more comfortable, but at the same time, I'm on holidays and it's part of the experience, I'd say. But look, we'll see how we go. Anyways, I'll have a think about it. Training legs today, so hopefully I can keep doing some squats, keep that train going. My calf is feeling okay. It is a bit sore. Oh, that's probably the other thing I need to do. I need to call my chiropractor, and I would like to book in before I go back to work. So I'll probably do that as soon as I finish. As soon as I finish here, actually. Might try and book it for Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon's a pretty safe time because, like, usually all my exercise for the week is done. And then the first day at work is always a bit how you going, so I never usually go to the gym on the first day. But look, you never know. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I might even just book it for, I was going to say Sunday, but Sunday doesn't really make a whole heap of sense to me either because my chiropractor's not open Sunday. So let's play everything by ear. I'm still thinking about Chris Stapleton tickets. I don't know whether or not I go down by it's not even just going by myself. It's the fact that I've got to drive all the way down to Brisbane. That's more or less it. Like, going down by myself doesn't really bother me. It's more just it's a bit of a mission. You've got to go down to Brisbane. I've got to park at the exhibition centre, and then I've got to pick my time as to when to go down to Brisbane because, you know, in the afternoon on a Friday, the traffic is ballistic. So ideally, I'd rather go down the night beforehand, but if I go down the night beforehand, that's tonight. So it's all a bit how you going. Anyways, I should probably do the mindfulness post. So I am grateful for... Look, I'm grateful for a couple of things, really. I'm grateful for... I'm grateful for earplugs. I'm grateful for having great housemates. I'm grateful for lots of things, really. I mean, you know, every day above ground's a good day, in my opinion. So the next one is one compliment I can give myself. And I'm going to say it's, hey, look, man, I think the fact that you're just being consistent, that's amazing. Like, realistically, consistency is what builds habits, and we're honestly trying to do them. Like, we've done, like this year, we've achieved so much more than what we have any other year in the last 4 years, I'd say. And it's honestly really good. But yeah, so now it's on to key focus points for the day. So it's going to be, obviously, passport. Now, I would like to try and get this Python script going. I really would. God. I mean, realistically, I should probably learn how to use Python just from, like, right now, I'm not even really learning. I'd barely even call it learning. Like, I'm saying things into ChatGPT, and then it spits out some code, and then I paste it into the thing, and then whatever errors come up, I put it back into ChatGPT, and then it goes, oh, blah, 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 blah. Now, in my opinion, it's cheating, and it's not even really coding. But do I really care as long as it helps automate my task? Well, not really. Like, at the end of the day, results matter, and if I can get the result and save myself a bit of time, I'm going to do it. And then I can always learn ChatGPT afterwards. Like, there's honestly nothing not ChatGPT. I can learn how to properly code in Python later. Like, there's nothing that says that I can't learn it. Like, there's no right or wrong thing. Actually, well, I mean, like, there are ways to do it the proper way. But if I can get this thing working for me, who really cares? Now, what else is there? Oh, and then it's going to be those, what's something that I've been meaning to do? Oh, what's something that I've been neglecting in my life, and how can I rectify it? It's gonna be fibre. Even last night I didn't have extra fibre. I did have, like, I sat down and had dinner with the fam last night, and there's some veggies and stuff, but realistically, it was a pretty piss poor macronutrient day, realistically. Oh, yeah, it was. But, so, I've got spare time today, so the main thing I was thinking was that when I get home is to take my fibre straight up. Because I bring my protein with me, and by the time I get home, my protein's all settled, and then I just have some fibre and eat some lunch, and then we'll just go from there. If I get it out of the way, just like the gym, the longer I leave doing exercise, the less likely I am to do it. Just because as the day goes on, the amount of fucks I give dramatically decrease. I'm fresh out. Like, I pull out my pocket and nothing comes out. So yeah, I reckon just get in, get it done. That's why I'm going to do this passport thing now, because it's fresh in my mind and I'll make it the highest priority, and then it's done. I don't have to worry about it. And it's just like, and it's like a once-off, whereas like the gym is something that I do every day. And then hopefully I brought in my little brother's shaker, so hopefully I can see him at the gym, try and catch him, and then oh shit, did I bring towel? Yeah, I did. And then I can give it to him so that way he can start using it. I'm using mine right now, and it's pretty cool. Oh, like, it's just nice. It fits in the fucking cup holder. It's metal, so it's not going to stink up really easy. It's just little things like that. Am I going to scratch the shit out of it? Most likely, but at the end of the day, that's what it's there for. Fuck, I think that's it. Alright, I'm going to focus on not speeding in traffic right now, and I will talk to you all a bit later. Good afternoon. It is 1:23 p.m. I guess that constitutes afternoon. I finished it, well, it's funny. I talked about calling the chiropractor, and then I proceeded to do karaoke for the next 15 minutes, and then I forgot, and then I was like, oh shit, I need to call my sister, and I was like, oh, I felt like there was someone else I had to call. It was the bloody chiropractor. Gets me every time. So I booked in for next Tuesday around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock should be a good time because it should give me enough time in the morning to work out and whatnot. So yeah, that's good. And then I called my little sister. Coincidentally, she was on the way to the gym as well. So that was pretty funny. We discussed what was happening on the weekend for my little brother's birthday. I went to the gym. Then I got my passport sorted, so that is all submitted and done, baby. So that's super awesome. Now, and then I went to the gym. I then trained legs. So, well, I'm going to say, yeah, like realistically, when I say legs, it should be legs and abs, but I haven't done abs in forever. Not since last year. And I always get PTSD is obviously the over dramatized word but it's like ever since I hurt myself while doing ab exercises at the end of my legs workout, I just try and not do it. But today was a bit different because I did some planking. I did two sets of planks. So for me, that's a big thing. But I'll go through the entire workout. So the entire workout was I used the easy easy squat, the U-shaped weird looking one, which is incredibly comfy for me. Like, it's just so much comfier. I feel like I'm just not straining myself as hard. So I did like 3 warm-up sets. I did 1 warm-up set with 5 kilos each side, and then I did another warm-up set with 10 kilos each side, and I stepped it up to 15 each side. These are all warm-up sets. As I was progressing, as I was upping the weight, I was decreasing my reps because I didn't want to gas myself too early. So I started with like 10 reps, and then I went down to 8 reps. Oh no, maybe I started with 8 reps, went down to 6 reps, and then went down to 4 reps. Did my leg swings to try and get some flexibility up in my hips. What else was there? I then proceeded to do 4 sets of squats. I started with 20 kilos each side as a working set. I think I got about 10. At 10, I felt pretty confident that I could up it, so I then proceeded to up the weight to 25 each side. So that's about 70 kilos. And I think I was making like 8 or something for 3 working sets, give or take. I was doing like a lot of stop pausing from about 5 reps on because I was just trying to catch my breath. Like I was just trying to calm my breath down, think about what I'm doing, try and get a rhythm going. So that way I could make it to 8 reps each time, which I did, which was really good. And then, that's what happened. So I did 4 working sets in total. Now those are all, I guess they're going to be personal bests because I haven't lifted that much and for that long of a rep, and for as many reps in a very, very, very long time. The only thing that was different was when it came to my rest periods, because I found that I was just huffing and heaving so bad. It's like I was bloody. It's like I just run a marathon or something, or like I just sprint down the road. Since historically I was doing that, like just huffing and puffing really bad. Because I usually just do 90 seconds of rest time, so that one was an exception. I upped that to about 2 minutes, 2 minutes of rest between each working set. I then moved on to Romanian deadlifts. And did about 4 sets of that. I started at 15 kilos and then I got to 12, so I was like, oh geez, I'm feeling pretty strong. But then I upped it to 20 kilos and I got about 6, and then something just didn't feel right, like my form was lapsing, or it didn't feel like how it was supposed to feel, and I was getting a bit sore in my lower back. I don't know if that was my back bitching out or if I was doing it wrong. So to be on the safe side, I did 6 and then I whacked the 15s back on, and then I did I think I got another 3. So that was more like a drop set, if anything. Then after that, I turned off my bloody cruise control. And then after that, I more or less, I then just worked at 15, and I think I got around 10 reps, 10 to 12 reps. It felt nice, it felt strong. There's also a spider on my windscreen. Hey buddy. And then I did 4 sets there. And then I moved on over to single leg presses. Now I use the horizontal leg press instead of the incline leg press. I did 4 sets there because I started at such a low weight. Like I started at like 27 or something.
Construction reported ahead.
And then I upped it 1 to like 36, and then I upped it again to like 45 maybe. Something along those lines. And then because I was getting about 15 reps each. Like usually I'm a bit more fatigued and I don't go as long. Usually I just make 12 reps historically lately. I mean, obviously different machines set differently, and compared to like when I work out at Snap Fitness compared to when I work out at Good Life. So since I felt so strong and I was making so many reps, I actually did 4 sets there, because at the end of the day, I mean, like single leg stability, there's nothing wrong.
Left lane blocked ahead.
Oh, shut up. There's nothing wrong with doing extra of my single leg stuff, because that's where I'm weakest really. So then after that, I then went on to leg extensions, and I did 3 sets there. So I only did 3 sets. Oh wait, fuck, what am I doing? What am I talking about? Yeah, so I did 3, oh wait, I can't remember what I was talking about.
Left.
So yeah, I did 3 sets of laying down hamstring pulls or prone hamstring pull. 3 sets there. after my single leg press, I then did 3 sets of leg extension. Now, because of my calf injury, I decided not to train calves because I feel like they get trained enough at the moment from running. So after that, I went and planked. So my first plank was for about 1 minute and 15 seconds. And then the second set was for just 1 minute. So yeah, all in all, that was the entire workout. Felt really good, felt pretty strong, despite how my legs had been going. I thought the running would have fatigued them more. But maybe since I've been taking a break from running because of my hamstring injury, maybe I've had more time to recover perhaps. Either way, it still felt really good. Now, I then caught up with my little brother, gave him his new shaker. He was over the moon. And it was really, really good to see how happy just a new shaker made him. Because, frequently we don't treat ourselves to nice things, but, my little brother's a fitness professional, so, the kid deserves to have nice things. Oh, it deserves to have a nice shaker, something that he's going to use all the time. And it's a nice stainless steel one, so we don't have to worry about it festering with protein if we forget about it. So yeah, I was supposed to walk on the treadmill, but I didn't because I ended up walking down the street and back because I had to go to one of the shops down in the middle of town. So I counted that as my cardio. Well, I just counted that as my 15 to 20 minute cool down walk. I then got some money out, put it on my bank card because my passport sucked up all the funds that were there. So to get me through to the next pay period, I withdrew most of the leftover cash, leftover money I had in my account, and I put that on my credit card because I just pay for everything using my credit card to rack up the points. Yeah. Anyways, and then now I'm on the way home. I was going to try and catch up with Mum in town for lunch because I was down nearly where she worked, but turns out she had an early lunch, so I didn't get the chance to go and have lunch with her. I thought that'd be a nice little surprise for her for the day, but it's okay. I'm going to make time and I'll go see her another day before I go back to work. So besides that, I tried my shaker again with some protein. The protein broke up really nice. The only thing that didn't break up as well was my greens powder, but that's because my greens powder has actually been rock hard lately, and I've actually been scraping it out little bit by little bit. And I did manage to scrape up a big clump, and I didn't put enough water in there. So obviously it's not going to, there's nothing to mix it with, so that's my fault. Overall, the shake has been really good, actually. I haven't had any dramas. So yeah, anyways, I'm nearly home now. So the plan is to play some guitar first before the kids get home. Have some lunch as well. Need to cook some food up. Maybe I've got some chicken kebabs, like some chicken skewers. Might cook them up, or I've got some meatballs. Either way, actually, I think I might prefer the chicken kebabs. And then clean up the kitchen, put my second load of washing on, play the guitar before the kids get home, and then I can read some book, and then hopefully maybe go for a walk this afternoon, maybe go for a bit of a run. We'll see how we go. The day's still young, kind of. Time just creeps away from you. And then once I finish all those things, hopefully, I need to pay my storage container. That actually runs out tomorrow, so I need to fucking pay that. So I have to do that as well. And then I think just try and work on this script for ChatGPT. try and get it, well, not chat GPT, but for automating my blog posts. So we'll see how we go. All right, so it is 2:44 in the morning of the 28th. I'm doing the mindfulness summary for the 27th. You can kind of, oh, well, actually, no. So I've been up for the last 5 hours trying to do some coding, and there was progress. I did make good progress tonight. A lot of work still to be done, but overall, pretty good, really. Look, I'll get into the post first, though. So, what did I learn today? Well, look, I learnt about. I learned a fair bit. Oh, I think I'll wait. Give me a sec. I did have a quote from the book that I was going to read. I thought it was really good. You know what? It's pretty late, so I'm just going to read it in the morning. I'll add it in tomorrow's post. I learned. Look, most of the things that I learned today were mainly just around coding. You know, like how to do a couple of things here or there. It's really hard with one computer screen. I'm not going to lie. Like usually I would have a couple computer screens, and then it just makes it easier to just see what previous data I had, new data. I can have more than 2 applications open, all those kinds of things, and I was, yeah, I just didn't have much real estate realistically. But I learnt, how to embed like. So I got my I finally got everything to connect in my script for my website. So, well, actually, I didn't get everything. Well, I got it to post online, and that's the first step. In the end, I just had to do a complete reset. I had to just delete everything, make a brand new project, make sure I set it up correctly, went step by step, and after a little bit, I did the test and it actually worked. I was trying to do some fine tuning. I was learning how to adjust the AI prompts. Turns out you really have to get specific with it. Like you really have to tell it exactly what you want. And the vaguer you are, the less accurate it's going to be. But like, I did find it hard to find consistency, because like there are some things where I've had one chat that I just keep dropping my files into, and it just spits out my post for me, and it's usually pretty good. So then I asked that chat, I was like, hey, what kind of prompt, like what would you say to the open AI prompt to get it to generate a summary like yours? And then it was telling me, but what it told me and what I put in as the prompt, I got 2 different results. A lot of it was digging around. I didn't realize how much it can change, like how much just a couple settings can change. It's bloody wild. And how much learning it can do. Like it's absolutely crazy. Positive things that happened today. Look, I got a fair bit done. I tracked my calories pretty well. I went to the gym. I read my book. I played some guitar. Another thing was I was learning how to play a country song that I like on guitar. It's "She Got the Best of Me" by Luke Combs. "She Got the Best of Me" by Luke Combs. It's not, the chords aren't hard. It's actually the strumming pattern. Just because there's actually 2 strumming patterns and you alternate between the different chords. Whereas most songs that I've been learning, it's just the same strumming pattern and the chords change. Whereas I know how to do all the chords, but doing the strumming pattern is different. I learned about some electric guitars that I was interested in today. Because I'd like to get one to start learning how to play some lead guitar. Um, yeah, I learned how. And then what other positive things? I think I did all of my healthy habits. I even went for a run tonight. I went for a light jog. Um, and even then, like just going nice and slow, it was it was still good. Like it was, I felt like I think I got like 3.5 Ks tonight, and like that's with a calf injury and everything. Like I just took it nice and steady, just plodded along, and I didn't do it that much slower compared to my other times. So that was utterly mind blowing. Um, oh fuck, self reflection notes. Oh look, I think the other positive thing was I managed to remember to take my fiber. So yeah. Um, Now, so for the notes side of things, or even the self reflection, very productive day. Did a lot around home, did all of my healthy habits, even managed to do some website, oh, well, not website work, managed to do some computer work, lodge my passport, you know, did lots of jobs around home, like, you know, do all the do my washing, clean the kitchen, um, cook my food, like all those just mundane tasks. Um, but yeah, no, I'm really, really happy with how today worked out. I've got a training session with my little brother tomorrow night. Um, I've decided to not go to Chris Stapleton tomorrow night, just because I've got to go help a friend on Saturday morning. Because he needs someone to drive him down to Brisbane so he can get his new car. So I said that I'd take him down, or, or I more or less actually just agreed that I would take him down. Um, so with all that happening, Chris Stapleton isn't really going to do anything. Um, and plus, look, when I go to America next, I'm sure I'm going to see Chris Stapleton over there. Like I'm definitely going to go to some kind of hopefully the CMA awards one year, maybe next year. Um, yeah. But besides that, and then I thought to myself, it's $300 for a ticket, or I could spend $300 on a guitar, and the ticket's just one night, whereas the guitar I could use that all year. So that's probably my other train of thought. Um, but yeah, look, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I will talk to you in the morning. Just remember that you're enough. You've got this. Go kick some ass. Go crush some goals.